Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to It's Rainmaking Time. This is Kim Greenhouse. It is my great pleasure to have Omar Faruk Tekbilek with us today, peacemaker, virtuoso, musician, singer. He's one of the most sought-after musicians in the world. He performs in a way and operates in a way that transcends political boundaries. He was born in Adana, Turkey. He is the world's foremost expert in Middle Eastern music. He is loved and he is appreciated not only for his music, but for what he brings to life. He brings mysticism, folklore, romance, and imagination. His creativity emanates from there. He brings love, unity, and brings people together all over the world, even in countries where there's strife. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Omar Faruk Tekbilek to It's Rainmaking Time. Good day.
Hey, hi, Kim.
I wish you had a flute in your hand right now. You probably need a break after all this traveling. You travel a lot.
Well, thank God. Actually, yes, I am in break since 2 weeks. Then tomorrow I am going to start again another round.
Omar, you started music at age 8. You started with a certain type of flute, correct?
Yeah, it's called kawal, but it's a mouth. There is no mouthpiece. They call it tongueless, like it's like a ney, hollow tube.
Yes.
That's what I start with that. Yes.
You started very young, and actually, when I was 7 years old, that's when I started a tournament tennis career. And it's funny how sometimes the things that you enjoy and that will be with you for the rest of your life start very young. You also began professionally at 12, playing at different hotspots. How did you get to be professional at 12? That's pretty advanced.
Yeah, it is. It's my luck. Actually, at 11, this guy has a music store. This distant relative to me, he called me that he heard that I am playing kawal, because most of the people play bağlama or rhythm, mostly bağlama, like a string instrument like guitar, but nobody is interested because it's very hard for kawal. And so he heard that. He said, "Why don't you come and join over here? And I teach you music, and you will learn from here." And he was also organizing concerts, and he was very active man, musical man. He has a music store. So I started to go over there. In 1 year, I was already had like 3 years getting sound, but I learned musical knowledge, the scales and all the rhythms. So in 1 year, I started little by little, and the local area started to play and make money. Thank God. Thank him also.
You've mastered several instruments. What do you call the bamboo flute, the double reed oboe, and the bağlama, is it called? And the oud.
Bağlama is the one that I am talking there. It's a folklore, Turkish folkloric instrument, string instrument. And zurna is the double reed. It's ancestor of the oboe. It's not like oboe, but the reed style is like an oboe. I started with the kawal and then bağlama, because, like I said, the kawal is a diatonic. I had to know the scale before I play, because there is no half notes on the kawal. Everything is in one note, so you have to feel it before to play. So that gave me a chance to develop the bağlama, becoming my piano, to train my ear first. And I developed both of them. But now lately I am into oud also. I love oud very much. It's the Middle Eastern string instrument. And I'm a percussionist also. So I play percussion, darbuka, and all kinds of things.
It's great to see you in concert. Everybody, you really should see Omar Faruk Tekbilek in concert. It's like the most ancient, remarkable thing you've ever witnessed. It's really an experience. You have been impacted by the Mevlevi Dervishes, the ancient Sufi order of Turkey. Can you talk a little bit about that? Because it really comes through in your music.
Yeah, well, I was very lucky all my life. I met so many beautiful people. They led me into this right path, which is the core of my music. Eventually advanced, I came to that. This guy was the head of the Mevlevi Dervish's ney player. And he was also my teacher's friend. My teacher used to play flute also, God bless his soul. So they were together. Because of that, I had a chance to have time with him. And he taught me about the approach to breath, how breath is important, being alive, connection with God, and also how it's manifesting itself through the bamboo. So, because in Mevlevi tradition, they liken the bamboo flute, the maid we call, it's likened like a man. God created man and empty inside, and he blew his breath, and we became alive. Like the same thing, we open the bamboo inside, clean it, and then when we put the breath, it talks about the separation, because we separated from the origin, from God, and come to this world. So this is quite a story, and he also taught me how to master the breath and be tranquil, peaceful, through concentrating with breath and coming as a musician.
Does the breath work that you did also have to do with Hatha Yoga and Tai Chi and Qigong? Are you using breath in all those different areas?
Exactly. So that's because it's the fundamental thing, all the mastering of the body-mind connection, the yoga, Tai Chi, or whatever they call it. It is everything, in essence, we are breath, but nothing else. Breath and body breath is the connection between body and soul. So this is how they look at it. Even yoga, I study Hatha Yoga since I was 18. I am still doing it because they say when you master your diaphragm, then you master your life. Diaphragm, which is controls the breath movement, right? So in yoga system, it's very important to be aware of your breath and be conscious of breathing, be aware of that, and it makes us control our emotions also. Anger, happiness, or whatever, everything comes with the breath control. So this is the fundamental teaching. And also another thing you remind me, because I read in somewhere, they say all the avatars, gurus, prophets, they were all breath masters.
That's what I heard too.
Yeah. So my next project, inshallah, I am working on it. It is going to be a little time though. It's called Breath Riders.
Really?
Yeah.
What's it about?
Sufi tradition. I am going to do all the Sufi songs from Spain, all over the Africa, Europe, India, and then come back to Turkey to make the songs of the Sufi tradition of the world.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, title it Breath Riders. So they were riding on their breath, all the Sufis, because they say the breath exists before you. So be conscious of it and step back and ride on it. We are ahead of ourselves, ahead of our breath. We are using too much effort unnecessarily, and it makes us tense and stressed, and we not to realize how everything is already as supposed to be. So this awareness, stepping back and feeling your breath, makes you aware of already everything is happening. All you have to be just attentive, aware of this moment. So this is the attitude it brings me over there. So Breath Riders is the coming, inshallah.
Awesome. Thich Nhat Hanh, I don't know if you're familiar with him. He's been teaching breath and breathing and peace for years, and Martin Luther King had nominated him for the Nobel Peace Prize. His name is Thich Nhat Hanh, and I got an opportunity to spend some time with him, several days with him and Sister Chang Kong, to learn how to breathe, because most of us don't know how to breathe. We have to learn, actually.
Unfortunately, yeah, they call it shallow breathing.
Yes.
So that's why actually this Sufi guy, he taught me the essence of the blowing the ney. He told me you must go all the way down to last drop of your breath. This is the secret, because normally people start to blow after like 15, 20 seconds.
Right.
They stop. Even though they have air in their lung, they stop. They got the urge. As soon as they got the urge, they stop.